150% until we get this thing done and we win this race on November the 2nd. It is that important. Y'all want me to shut up? Let me tell you one more thing then. How many of you remember where you were, and some of you are old enough, when Kennedy was shot, President Kennedy was shot? You remember where you were? I remember that. I remember exactly where I was. I was laying on a little daybed up in West Virginia in a den in the front of the house. My mama came in. I was sick from school that day. My mama came in and she was crying. I was like, what's going on? She said, they just shot and killed the president. I remember that. How many of you remember where you were when the Challenger exploded? Or when you heard about the Challenger exploding? I remember where I was. That was one of those defining moments in history. How many of you actually were watching on TV when that second plane flew into that second tower on 9/11? A lot of us were. I was. I couldn't believe what I saw. That second plane flew right into that tower. We just all sat there for a second, didn't say a word. Those were defining moments in history. I don't think I'm exaggerating at all, folks, when I tell you this. I believe that November the 2nd is going to be one of those defining days in the history of this country. I believe it's that important because they've taken us and they've carried us so far out into the far land that if we don't reel it back in November, if we don't get control of the House and hopefully get control of the Senate, if we don't get control of our country, if we don't stand up and say we're going to take it back, then we're going to be left out there so far, and they're going to continue to carry us farther out there that it's going to be a long, long time before we can get it back to where it needs to be. This is the time when we have to come out and stand up for the United States of America. I told the guy the other day, I told him, listen, this isn't just about the 2nd Congressional District, it's about the country. This is about the United States of America. What we can do is we can take Sanford Bishop out and we put Mike Keown in there who will really represent the people, who will stand up for our morals and our values and all those things. We can do that. That's our part. But it's not just about us. It's about the United States of America and where we're going as a country. I believe that with all my heart. I just want to thank you for letting me run. We've had the opportunity over the last 14 months to put together a campaign that now we're right there. We really are. We can smell it. We can smell it. And we want it. We want it because it's what's right for the country. I ask you to pray for me. I have people all the time say, Mike, I'm praying for you. I want to tell you something. That means more to me than anything. I've told the people that went to work early with us on this campaign that we're going to have what we need. We're going to have what we need. And the people in Southwest Georgia have responded. We've raised the money we need to do this. We still need some more. So just keep them checks coming. We always need more. But I want to tell you what, we're going to have enough. I believe that with all my heart. And we're going to be able to get this thing done. I just want you to remember this. I go around and I make a lot of speeches today. And I talk about a lot of things that are wrong right now in the United States of America. But I'll tell you something, this is still the greatest country in all the world. I don't want to live anywhere else. Do you? I talked to one guy, he said, well, we're just going to move. We're just going to move to another country. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not moving. I am not moving. I am not moving. Do you hear me? I am not moving. This is my country. And somebody comes in here and tries to tear up my country, I don't care who they are. I'm going to stand up and tell them, no, we're not going there. We're absolutely not going there. Let's tell them we're not going there on November 2nd, okay? Let's tell them. We are not going there. You can get over it. 2012, we're going to get us a new president, but 2010, we're going to get us a new Congress, okay? Because we're not, absolutely not going there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.